everybody, it's Greg again. I have another video for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Once again, I have another subject, and it is actually based on what people believe about the afterlife. I went out to a local university with a friend, and we videotaped some students and teachers giving their answers on what they believed happened after you die. So here you go. What do you believe happens to you when you die, and how do you come to this conclusion?
I guess my understanding of that is was created early on, through my Catholicism. So I believe there's a soul that joins with other souls in a better place.
Well, what do you believe happens to you when you die, and how do you come to your conclusion?
I guess just being a Christian, I believe I'm going to rise up to heaven and be resurrected to heaven, and what heaven is. I mean, I could go into debate, but I think it's pretty much almost what you want to think it is, just a place where eternal happiness lives, and what that is to you, I think, is up for what you decide.
What do you believe happens to you when you die, and how do you come to this conclusion?
I'm going off what I was always taught, what I do believe. You can go to heaven and hell. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that, one or two places. And I just been knowing, like, you go to heaven if you're doing good in life, doing what you're supposed to be doing, asking for forgiveness, and you go to hell if you don't.
What do you believe happens to you when you die, and how do you come to this conclusion?
What happens to me when I die? To be honest, I don't think about death. I think about life. I wake up and just do my thing during the day.
Right.
I've really never kind of sat down what happens after I die. Just never comes to me.
So would you say it's an important thing or not?
I'd say it's unimportant. I'd say what you do during life is what matters.
Okay. Number 8, what do you believe happens to you when you die? If, and whatever your answer is, how do you come to that conclusion?
I believe either you are good enough to go to heaven, or God will send you to hell, or possibly give you another chance to try again.
Okay. So there are a few answers to that question. I'm not going to try to argue through every single answer they gave, but needless to say, none of them got it truly right. Although some parts of their answers were right, they didn't get the real main idea that I was trying to get out of with the question. I mean, honestly, most people haven't really thought about heaven or hell, and it really doesn't concern them, as you saw in one of the videos, that, it's what you live today, it's now. Think present thoughts. However, I think the Bible really calls us, especially as Christians, to be future thinkers and think of what is to come and to act accordingly now. I think this idea of even heaven, let's just take heaven for instance, is really based, once again, on your view and worldview of God. Like I said, everything stems from that one thing. So, what kind of heavens do we have here? I mean, there's a lot of different ideas out there. There's the, you die, you get your wings when you die, and you have a harp and you sit on a cloud for all of eternity, plucking some strings. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, that would be hell. I mean, I could probably take 20 minutes of it, learn some pretty cool riffs on the harp, but other than that, I'd be pretty bored to death, or eternal life, or something. But nowhere in the Bible do you see this kind of picture of heaven. In fact, I don't even know where we get the whole idea that you get your wings when you die or something like that. In fact, that's probably stemmed from a works-based salvation, if anything else. So here's my question. What the hell is heaven?
What the hell is heaven?
That question may seem pretty vulgar to some, but I'm trying to get my idea across. Is that heaven is really this abstract idea, this theory that we have in our head, and not this tangible place that we hear about in the Bible. In all honesty, you don't even see the word heaven in the Bible as much as you'd see probably hell. However, Jesus and throughout the rest of the Bible, heaven is talked about. However, it's probably not what you're thinking. In Revelation, John depicts for us this miraculous picture of God on the throne and beasts sitting around the throne and angels singing and cherubim and seraphim and all these miraculous pictures of eternity. But I think we belittle the idea of heaven if it's just merely gold and clouds. I believe John, in his limited, finite ability to write down what he saw in his vision, could only equate it to earthly things. In fact, there's no true way to define what heaven is in the sense of descriptive defining through earthly ways, because it's earthly and not heavenly.